In this video, we are going to take a look at how to edit an Elementor page. So that is a page of your website built in Elementor. It's a really basic overview of the key Elementor widgets that you will need to add to edit. So that is your heading, your text, images, and perhaps a call to action widget. So by widget, I mean a little bundle of content that has particular styling added to it. We'll jump in and that'll make more sense. So come over to the page that you need to edit. So your pages are here, and then let's have a look at the edit with Elementor and let that page load up. The more content you have on the page, the longer it can take to load. I'm just going to move that over a little bit. You can just hold on and move it out. So these are all what we call widgets, so they're building blocks for the page. Your page consists of a container and then containers within the container. If you've got an older version of Elementor, you will have, these are actually called sections, and your publish or save button might be somewhere down here. So just be mindful of that. It still functions in a very similar way for this type of editing. So let's take a look at these widgets. So we've got our heading widget here, and you just click on it and it opens up in that side panel. Then we've got a text widget. Again, it opens up in the side panel. If we want to make an edit, so I just want that to be about me, and I'm going to get rid of that now. So you can see that's disappeared, and then if I want to save that, I'll come up there and hit publish, but perhaps I'd like to view it first. So what you can do is select the preview option here and just preview your changes. So I can see, great, that looks terrific. And I'm going to come down here. I'd like to add, to edit some text. So let's have a look here. Perhaps we don't need this little bit of add more text there. It really just behaves like a Word document. And if you need a little bit more space. Just a pro tip here, if you're cutting and pasting from anything online, please clean your text before you add it. So that means either using, you can use, do this in Word. So if we just go like this, I've copied that. Let's say I've copied it from an email. I might have written in Grammarly, and then we'll just do we're going to go Control V or for PC, Command V for Mac, and I'll paste that in. And you've got the paste options here. Select that and go match destination formatting, or you can, if there's no formatting in it, best practice would be to go keep text only, and that cleans any of the formatting from an email. If a colleague has sent you some edits or something like that, or you've written something in a Google Doc, clean it before you put it in, because otherwise that's going to add its own coding in here. So that just helps keep your web, and it will throw out the look of your website. So clean your text before you add it. Let's say you would like to link to another page in your website. So we just highlight the text, and you can see you've got the link icon here. Now you can search for a page. So let's say we're linking to the contact page. And we just select that, and then you hit apply. If you were linking to an external page, just grab the URL and pop it in. And also, when you're linking to an external URL, if you could just select open link in new tab, and then people are not leaving your website when they open to go into another website. Okay, now images, there are image widgets, but on here we're clicking on this container widget, but nothing is popping up in the editor. And if I go plus there, I can see what's available to me. So I've got the image widget there, the heading widget there, container widget, text. So all those basic widgets that we use time and time again in design. However, there's no image widget here. So how do you change the image? You come up to the container here, and then come over to style, and you can see the image is hidden there in the background. So that's a background image. And the reason that we pop an image in the background, it makes an image more responsive. If we'd used the image widget, which I'll show you in a minute, it wouldn't flow as well as it does when we're testing for whether a website is responsive. So this is the tablet mode, and we can make adjustments. And this is the mobile mode, and we can make adjustments to that as well. So let's have a look at an actual image widget. We don't have any on here, so let's get to work, and maybe we'll go for 2 columns, and let's pop a bit of a margin in here, and I'm just going to go 1, 2, a bit of margin, 1, 2, for a bit of margin there. And then we come up to the plus sign, and you just drag and drop your image widget there, and then get rid of the placeholder and come up to your image library and select the widget that you would like, the image you would like to add. It's really important to resize your images before you add them. Don't go putting really heavy images into your website. It slows your site down and it will make Google really grumpy. So please resize your images before you add them. So this is 1000 pixels wide, and that's perfect for an image that is not going full width across the page. So we'll add that, and it's as simple as that to add the widget, add the image to the widget. Now, if you want one on the other side, you could simply just go copy, and you can come here and you can paste it in like that, and then you might want to change the widget. So again, just delete it and come over here, and there we go. We've got 2 different images there. Perhaps they need a bit of space, so you can come over to the container here, and then you can put some column spacing in there, and this is in pixels, and we'll put 30 pixels there. So let's have a look and see how that looks. That gives it a bit of breathing space there. So that is how to add your images and change your images if you've got them on a page, and otherwise they might be hiding in the back of a container as they are on this one. So that is how you use the basics of a web page, and it just gives you the freedom to update the page when you need to. Once you're done, hit publish, and that's all saved. Now, to get out of this page, you can come up here, and that will exit to WordPress, and that takes you to the default WordPress page. However, if you want to quickly navigate to another page, so let's say we want to do an edit on the contact page, we just go to Finder and go Contact, and it gives us a list of pages. So there, we'll navigate over to the contact page, and you can start making your edits there. So that is how to do basic editing in Elementor. Thanks for listening.